Welcome to session 25 of Spelljammer.
Whoop! Whoop.
Who has a recap for me today?
I have a recap. Rune's personal log, second day of Eliasias. It's been so long. Well, it feels like ages since I've had a quiet moment to write in here, but here I am. And Fenwick. Poor Fenwick. We tried so hard, you know. So hard to save him. They threw so many probes at us. It felt like the whole island was alive fighting to keep him. Watching Goon hurl the ship into those metal monsters was half terrifying and half glorious, like something out of a crazy story. By the end, when everything had finally gone still, Ido had to help Vaxus pry a piece of one of the probes off his arms. But finally, we got Fenwick aboard, but the island, it wasn't done with him. Threads were holding on to him, like my own threads, binding him to that twisted place. So I took out my blades and I turned them into scissors, snipping through the chains that tethered him to those mirrors. With every cut, they shattered like glass, like his whole prison, his whole tiny tragic world just falling to pieces around us. For a little while, it felt like we'd won. We thought he was safe. As we drifted towards Spelljammer Academy, he whispered, "I'm finally free." But then, it hurts to remember, a crack in reality appeared, like a door that didn't quite close right. And just like that, he was gone. Some Category 1 divine being decided it wasn't Fenwick's time to be free. We saved him, but then we didn't. And maybe that's worse, you know, to hold out hope just to snatch it away. I owe Ido a dance. And after that, I think I need to have some very serious words with whatever divine meddling force thinks it's funny to play games with our lives.
Awesome. Good inspiration for you.
Thank you.
And I believe, Ido, it is time for you to
hell
pick your destiny.
Lots of so the purple are the ones that have already been
Yeah.
and gone.
Yeah, either gone or has been
Or-
destroyed by... yeah.
If I pick one of the spells,
Mm-hmm.
how does that manifest in? Is that like a Coronafor upgrade? Whether like the upgrade to the bracelet or something?
That is
Or-
for you to find out.
It's for me to find out, not for me to decide.
Correct.
Interesting. And for the feats, are they is that only the half feats that ignore the ASI changes, or can it be any feat that doesn't use ASI?
You can pick any feat you want, but if the feat itself comes with an ASI,
Comes out,
you don't get the ASI.
Cool. Almost certainly going to be pick a feat.
Okay.
I don't know what it will be yet.
Okay.
So I will pick a feat.
Yeah. Awesome.
Skill expert.
And no, we didn't skill expert, but you're close. So I will. I think the way that will manifest is in Ido's cabin in the ship, where we have like all the stuff. He has his cleansing stone, the big orb, which like helps him like scrub up for surgery and that stuff. Where he's going to put his mini fridge when he makes it this week.
Mm-hmm.
In that, there's just another certificate on the wall of a training course he did, and that's the representation of the feat. That's the object that will show up in the timeline.
Excellent.
I need to look at some feats. That would be.
Not a problem.
Or are you going to get that one that gives you more proficiencies?
Now.
You try Pokemon. The proficiencies, right?
I mean,
Got to catch 'em all.
who would do that, Augustine?
I'm so close.
And I heartily supported your endeavour. Yeah, cool.
Awesome. I just need to... I'm missing one thing in my notes, and then we are good to go. But I guess in the meantime, what happens when you get back from the mission with Fenwick? You arrive back at the academy.
I think we said we were going to a curry house and a dance hall. No.
Yes. In that order.
Yes.
Cool.
I believe that was the intended thing, and I think at first Rune is very kind of withdrawn and despondent, thinking about Fenwick, and that just is like, here's some victory. Nope.
Yeah. I think Ido is in very much the same position. It's going back to the thing that does truly sort of get to him, the idea of that there have been hundreds of thousands of iterations of that where we lost, and then we won because we are the best ones, and then it was still taken away from us, even though we did prove ourselves, as Ido always strives to do, to prove himself to be the best version of him that could exist.
Yeah.
Even when that has happened, something still snatched it away, and I think it's both the unfairness, and I think he does genuinely actually feel a bit bad for Fenwick. Yeah.
Cool.
They're having their curry and kind of quiet for a bit.
Quite
Yeah, I think
contemplation.
Vactus feels a lot more altruistic towards Fenwick than Brian does.
Fair. But you've all told me the things that you'd like to do over the next week. I think so. 2 of them involve an excursion, right? So you want to go somewhere that has a temple.
Yeah.
I'm assuming to Istus. Doesn't have to be. I'm assuming.
Istis is the one she wants to find.
Cool.
But I think remembering from my out of game knowledge, I think there is a place within Chult that is like a long, like not corridor, but like long street of nothing but temples, left and right hand side the whole way down, of all the gods, because they are a place where horrible crap happens all the time, so they pray to all of them as a, we're gonna die and there's dinosaurs everywhere and there's murderous undead in the entire island, please save us, and something one of you will answer, maybe. So yeah.
Cool. I think the challenge is not do you find it, but more who do you want to speak to.
Yeah. She wants to speak to Istis because she thinks Istis might not be who she says she is, or who Rune believes she is, and she wants to try and connect to the 3 threads, whichever way that manifests.
Cool. And you want to go fight some.
Basically, when Vactus hears that Rune's planning on going to Chult, Vactus is like, yeah, I'll come with you.
Cool.
I've heard about some dinosaur Colosseum stuff. Give that a shot.
I think Ido will obviously go to the curry, and then will, with quite a lot of sadness in his many, many compound eyes, go dancing with Rune and sort of do the and will and I think it is sort of tinged with sadness, even though it is something he's been looking forward to for a very long time. And then when the time comes to that you guys are setting off for Chult, I think he'll just be in the workshop in the academy, wherever that is, or possibly even in his cabin on the ship, and there's just going to be the sounds of drilling and muffling, talking to himself. So he's truly has one evening that would have been pleasant if not being slightly tainted by sadness, and then absolutely retreats into ego Ido for a bit because it's easier. Oh, I've done it again. Absolutely retreats into the not the as much of a dickhead as he was before, but in a more conscious. Yeah, I'm just gonna focus. I'm gonna do a to-do list. I'm gonna get a lot of shit done, and is just gonna hyper caffeinate and work on his own shit for a week.
Cool. But the intention is on the ship.
Yeah, I think if you guys are taking our ship to Chult, then he will go with you to Chult, but isn't going to leave
the ship.
probably not even going to set foot off it.
Sure.
I think we would probably say, do you want anything from the shops? Or anything? Like equipment, snacks. Hello.
Yes.
Do
What?
you want any from the shops, like snacks or food or
It's mostly poison, isn't it?
what? Food?
It's Chult. It's mostly poison.
I don't. They have dinosaur meat, I think.
No. I'm fine. Thank you. I'm just gonna.
Do you want any like equipment?
No.
Anything we can bring you.
Vaxis, could you get us some phosphorus?
Sure.
Got an idea. I think that's the last you hear from Ido for 4 or 5 days.
And Rune goes, what's phosphorus? Is that a thing we need to? Where do we get that?
In short, at the spa.
Yeah, we're like walking up. What the fuck Whoever gets it.
I'm just going to speak to an alchemist.
Ask. All right,
Mm.
that's fair. Okay. Cool.
Now, if an alchemist doesn't have it, they should be able to tell me where to get it.
Gunnar, are you coming with us?
Yeah, I think I need to work off some feelings. So,
Well, I'm gonna go check out the phosphorus, and then I'm gonna check out the Colosseum, see if they accept walk-ins.
yes,
You want to come with?
yeah, I could probably identify some phosphorus for you.
Excellent.
All right. Let's
And
go.
yeah, if you need me, I'm going to be at the Colosseum.
Cool.
Timeline-wise,
Mhm.
is this after the events of Tomb of Annihilation or before the events? Like, do you have like an idea? I just want to kind of like get a level set of what I can expect here.
I would go. I don't know. My honest answer is
Okay.
I don't know enough about that Tomb of Annihilation to tell you if it matters and how it would impact this session.
If it would have to be either very pre, as in things have not been set up and there is no, because there's a resurrection crisis basically that occurs
Okay.
during that whole thing. It's like very pre or very very post. It's like the events have been resolved and something's happened. But I just kind of like
Demolition is like 14. So it's roughly contemporaneous with Hell Riders, right?
yeah, I think so, but not at the same time because it obviously there's
Yeah.
problems.
Yeah.
It's like you can't be resurrected right now. Oopsie daisy. Okay.
Is that the only fallout from Tomb of Annihilation that you'd expect to impact this?
I think so.
Session.
Yeah, I think so.
In that case, it is during the Resurrection Crisis.
Oh.
So-
Okay.
Are you aware of what the Resurrection Crisis is?
Assuming it is
It's nobody can be resurrected, and
Yep.
anyone who has been resurrected is slowly dying.
the beginning of the Resurrection Crisis, then.
Okay, so like no one is currently caught on that they're
So,
slowly dying as a result.
Tomb of
of that.
Annihilation takes place at the same time as Storm King's Thunder.
Oh. Interesting. Okay, cool.
Because you guys have not even talked or encountered Resurrection.
Anyone who's
yet.
resurrected or
Yeah.
died. Or
And
So it
so there are things.
And I don't think we've had any real crossovers with other games at this point. So this is sort of free floating.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, the Resurrection Crisis, how widespread was it? Was it
All the whole plane.
so outer space, Spelljammer?
Yeah, Spelljammer might not even notice.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yep.
Just kind of interesting. So there are more adventurers here than should be, but not as many. And definitely whoever solved it isn't here. Probably. Kind of thing.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
I was going to add a complication, but given I don't know enough about it, let's leave it there.
Yeah.
Honestly, fair.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Right. You guys going? Well, I'm going to the religious quarter, which I think is over that way. I hear chanting. You guys, I'll meet you back here for lunch, something like that.
Yeah, sure.
I think there's some kebabs and things.
Ooh, I could murder a kebab.
So before we get into this fully, the other thing is that you have about a week's worth of stuff to make.
Yeah.
Where in this week have you made? Is it at the end of the week and you've made everything? Is it the beginning of the week and you've made?
I think the first thing that Ido works on is the. Yeah, I do have a specific order for this.
Because the rest of the table is like, are you eager to get to this place immediately?
I think the first thing that I work on is your sword, because it's the biggest, most interesting project to try and turn it into, what was it, you wanted knuckle dusters or
Yeah.
cestus?
Knuckle dusters, sasters, something that I can just punch with it.
That takes me 48 hours. However, I don't know how long it's going to take us to get to Chult. Presumably
a few hours.
A few hours, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll take 48 hours to make the knuckles. Then the next thing I make is the mini fridge because it's really hot and I'm annoyed.
Fair.
Yeah.
And from then on, it's only consumables that I'm making. So yeah.
So 2 questions for you. Would you have waited until he's finished his knuckle dusters? Cool. And then when you took the sword, did you take one in or out of the stone?
Ooh.
I've taken 3 that weren't in stones for materials anyway. But if you have a
I think the two that I think I grabbed a bundle without the stones in order to be throwing them. However, if I could have strapped one with the stone to your wheelchair,
I don't think Ida could move that.
that's fair.
I truly have strength 10, my guy.
That's fair. Yeah. As much as I want to say yes, I can't think of a reason why I would have grabbed one with a stone on it.
Cool.
Unless I wanted to use it as a hammer, like hammer throw kind of hammer. It's a shame because if it's still in the stone, then it's got a lovely bonus to it that I would quite like.
Cool. But you get everything else as part of that. But we're not. We are going to Chalk before any of that. So let's do the arena first.
Cool.
Oh, I do still have the original stone on the ship.
No, you don't, because
Didn't it crumble?
You crumbled when Ido tried to take it apart and it broke into. I mean, you might have pieces of it.
He reached in the side of it.
But the stone smashed into pieces when Ido tried to extract it.
I mean, if you kept the pieces.
Would you like me to make any kind of check to try and reconstitute stuff?
If you'd like. It's if whether you'd want to do it or not.
Oh, I'll certainly give it a try if Axis suggests it. Is this a guidanceable check?
No, very specifically not.
Great.
Not with the star shards.
Is that Arcana?
Yeah.
It's not going to be great. Skills. 22.
I was thinking you would my inspiration.
Oh yeah, I can roll. I'll roll again for inspiration if you want it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 2 on the die. So that would be a 14, so I'm going to stick with the 22.
Can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
I would love to make a Constitution saving throw. That is lots. Constitution saving throw is 20.
So you take 16, half, and you've got resistance, so half of again.
2, 4?
Yeah.
Do you want me to keep track of that if that happens on day 1? Cool.
I mean, unless you're going to go fighting, I don't
No,
think...
I'm truly not, yeah.
I think we're going to be okay with you.
I think this does not help Ido's slide into pure intellect as well. Getting zapped with the thing that made him worse before.
But the thing is, it's not a zap. So over the course of the 2 days, it's solely
got you.
Basically, you're hanging around radiator materials, and you're also you're actively inspecting. You're actively trying to craft it into.
That's
these
probably
things.
Worse because I'm marinating in it. Yeah. Great.
But you have resistance, so it's not as bad as it could have been. And you also Cool. So, Goon and Vaxis, you find yourselves. Oh, you all 4 of you arrive at Cholt. You dock. Do you fly over the city, or do you treat it as a boat and just come in?
I think we treat it as a boat. It's too. We're gonna cause a panic if we fly over the ship.
Pretty conspicuous.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to set up as a target for us to be robbed.
Yeah. People rob flying ships.
Cool.
Even more than regular ships. But don't worry, I've wired this whole place to blow if some fucker tries to take it.
Nope.
We're probably fine. He doesn't have the phosphorus yet.
Don't think he needs it, but I'm not going to question it now.
Cool. So yeah, you arrive in the city. You dock into port. You tie yourself to the river walls, and you depart. Goon and Vaxis, you make your way to the arena. A stone archway looms under the midday sun, faded banners of past champions drifting lazily in the warm breeze. From within the arena, distant roars and thunderous stomps echo through the stone corridors, accompanied by the wild cheers and gasps of the crowd, enthralled by the brutal spectacle. Near the entrance, a grizzled pit boss slouches behind a splintered desk, casting away a tired and disinterested look, as if half ready to close up. Along the outer walls, bold signs promise grand rewards for anyone who can survive 3 rounds against the arena's fiercest beasts.
Yeah, Vax is going to walk up and looking directly at the sign going, yeah, so what's the fiercest beast then?
That's for you to find out when you go in the arena.
Cool, sign me up.
Do you allow duos?
If you'd like to participate, you absolutely can be a team. In fact, I probably recommend it.
Yeah, and it's like a giant mechanical festival. Yeah.
Alright, you boys have fun.
Sign the liability waiver.
Yeah, sure.
You're certainly the most eager of people today.
Can I ask you a question before I let them in? It's mostly prisoners in there, isn't it? Like, trying to get their way out of, like, harsh sentences and such.
Not my department, mate. I'm here for the sign-ups of the free city here.
Alright. That's fair. Alright.
We get our fair share of heroes trying to prove their might.
Oh, is there a prize?
There is.
Oh.
That was the first thing he said.
I was just busy looking at the sign thinking...
The point was to entice you in with the prize, and then you go in.
We kind of skipped that preamble.
Yeah,
You did a little
that's
bit.
fair.
You kind of focused on the completely different section. I don't think he gets many of your type.
You could tick the glory or you could tick gold, and you kind of tick the glory bit, so that's kind of what I signed you up for.
No, yeah, fair enough.
Glory. Fortune and glory. Those generally tend to go together.
Oh, cool.
Although, by the sounds of it, it's fortune or glory.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Huh.
Glory cannot
You can
be,
always go twice and get both.
glory cannot be exchanged for goods and services. Just so you're aware.
As we're a duo, can he get the fortune? No, can he get the glory and I get the fortune?
I mean, you asked to be a team, so technically you're kind of a joint effort at this point.
Joint
Yeah.
glory.
Yeah.
That'll teach me for signing it without reading it. Yeah.
That's fine. Like Ido said on the wind, do it twice.
Can I speak through my homunculus? That's patronising advice. I'm going to check. Continue.
Cool. Head on in.
Yes, you two have fun. I'll be at the... Oh, where is the religious area, like temples and things?
I mean, you're quite close by, actually. You'd be surprised the number of people who come out of here wanting to see some gods after the fact, you know? Loved ones kind of wanting to make their respects and, you know, put in an offering.
Pay for a cheap resurrection
Exactly,
in
yeah,
case
so
something
just
really bad goes...
2 blocks that way, mate.
Right, I don't do. It's very concerning that the churches are right next to the Colosseum, but
I mean, there's a block or 2 separation.
Down Coffin Avenue.
There's... Yeah, coughing out. It's like, you can't pay the resurrection, but...
No, it's actually a secret tunnel, you see. You take them from the arena, take them underneath a few blocks, and then there
Well,
they
you
go.
say it's a secret tunnel. It's more of a corpse slide.
You're not in there. Slide, that's a fucking good idea.
Now I know
That's why I
what's,
did it in a different voice, because I could be a passerby.
I know what's between here and the religious district. It's the gift shop. They always make you go through the gift shop.
Also, on the side, food stand, you know?
Yeah. Alright. So,
Oh.
have fun. Good luck.
Yes, good
Don't-
luck. With-
Don't die.
Gonna die.
Can I cast anything on you?
It'll be fine. We're just going to work through some trauma.
I am hoping I get to suplex a dinosaur.
I can do something. She will put her hand out, put the little spider on it, and then put it on your shoulder and point the spider. Keep an eye on him. Keep him safe. If he does something stupid, pull him out.
I can cast spells and communicate through my homunculus, so
So
I
is
can cast
the
Long Strider on both of them. As it just lands in and then just shoots 2 tiny darts into both of their necks.
Oof.
I'm feeling limp now.
Are there,
Wait, what's this dart?
Are
Where
there
did this come from?
are there any rules?
Kyber is
Survive.
engraved into the side.
Cool.
Kyber guards.
That's
Dr.
fine
Joy's
I mean, we're not, there's no specialty events though. I mean, it's just, you know, the big monsters. That's kind of what draws in the crowd. So
Lovely.
if you want to, you know, do anything you can to wow them, then, you know, that'll really bring in the punters, you know. So yeah,
If we bring in enough punters, can we get the fortune and glory then?
if you do well enough, absolutely.
There we go. Cool. Cool.
So you're led through.
This is real stupid. I love it.
You're led through a series of underground rooms, passing one or two cages, but you end up right next to the arena. You can hear sort of the crowd booing as the previous round concludes, and unfortunately, whoever was fighting didn't make it. So you're up next. You all ready?
Oh yeah.
The cages that we passed, are they like animal sized,
Oh,
human
absolutely
sized,
human-sized.
or yeah, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Cool. So let me. It's not for you. It is activate.
You're going to be fighting a giant space spider and a lion called Prince Artorius of Axis the Lion, not the Adventurer. Just to fuck with you.
And briefly, the Windows logo, which I found out is actually a picture, not a digital art.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it a photo of digital art?
No, it's a photo of that. It is a real photo. If you go to the display on your laptop, like the desktop, I think you've got it there. Bottom right hand corner will show desktop. That thing. Yeah, that's is a photo. That's a photo.
Which one? Photo of what?
That is that. That is the photo. It's not a digital art. It's a photo.
But how they? What is it?
It's like
Well, some modern arty bollocks.
it's light through a sort of silhouette.
Well, they staged it then.
Yeah. So, but it's a real photo. Yeah, very strange.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Stepping into the arena, you make your way towards the centre of the battleground, surrounded by thick, towering grass that stretches up in every direction, nearly blocking your view. The midday sun beats down, casting shadows across the landscape. The humid air is thick with anticipation. As you stand there in the centre of this arena, well, how do you address the crowd? Do you address the crowd? Do you amp yourselves up? Do you make yourselves look terrifying, or do we just prepare for battle?
If we just stand back to back with our arms crossed.
I was just thinking the same thing. Yeah.
Oh my god, they're about to JoJo pose!
I put on my sunglasses. I'm Vaxis. I'm here to rock this.
Make me a pitch for what skill you'd use to show off your prowess. Both of you, and this is a group check.
Okay. I think athletics, and I make my pecs dance. Or
And not just wiggle up and down, there's a whole Macarena deal going on.
The spider face bombs.
With one of its little legs!
or I actually just JoJo pose.
Oh.
And what does the hippo do?
I think because he's in a not a giant great big, but it's for a hippo, so it's like a mech suit that he's in. So I guess I'm imagining.
I've got my shirt off as well.
So in the film Aliens, near the end, where she gets in like the walker thing, and it does all like the start thing. So
yeah.
The start-up kind of animation.
yeah. Yeah, so it's kind of that, and then I don't know. Yeah, it's like, and then are we doing the back-to-back pose?
Yeah. I'll do my flexing JoJo pose, and then back-to-back sunglasses on at the last.
As you put your sunglasses on, like on my helmet, like a darkened visor will then come down over mine.
And then a T-Rex face appears from the top of the screen and just goes...
Do you have prestidigitation?
I do.
Yes, but so does Goon, and also...
Okay. Yeah, just explosion. Yeah, just kind of completely cosmetic explosion behind us.
Fairy fire.
Wait, I could create. Can I create smoke that we walk through?
Hell yeah!
Like dry ice type stuff. Oh my god! Yes, yes, that is what we're doing.
It's very funny to me that I need to spend no spell slots to do all my crafting. So I'm just fucking making it rain on these guys.
Yeah.
Make me a roll.
16.
What role am I in? I quite like the athletics thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's. Do I have advantage on all athletics checks?
Whilst raging.
Roll raging.
That's. I wondered where that had come from. So that'll be 19 then in that case.
Ooh, lovely.
What was X's?
16.
Nice.
Rolled an 8 and got a +8.
The crowd's cheers swell as they watch your every step, eager for blood and spectacle. You raise your arms, letting their shouts wash over you, feeding off their excitement, hyping them up, and yourself in the process for the fight to come. You get advantage on every single roll in this fight.
Oh, hell yeah!
Damn!
Well, my spider's not going to be useful.
Also, I think if they don't have just one spectacle, they have a pair of spectacles. Wit!
With a sudden series of
Are you
loud...
watching this happen as well?
I can share my homunculus senses.
With a sudden series of loud clangs, the cages are released. The crowd roars louder as menacing growls rumble somewhere deep within the grass. The tall blades shift and sway, hints of movement slipping through the greenery. Every muscle tenses as you realise you're not alone in here. Whatever stalks you now, it's close and it's hunting. And that is where we all roll for initiative.
Ooh, Daniel.
Clever girl. 16.
13. Mike, do you want to grab the minis?
Yep. Cross my legs.
Was it 13 from Vaxis?
Yes.
16 for me.
Yep.
I assume we don't roll initiative with advantage.
No.
No.
It is an ability check.
I think it was advantage in all combat throws, wasn't it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was during the fight, and this is
Ah,
pre-fight.
right.
True.
Pre-fight.
Well, you know, as much as I'd love to game it and say, yeah, because if
I've given you advantage on every single roll in the fight. Let's not get ambitious here.
I'm just going to roll to see what I would have got. I would have got exactly the
I
same.
think Rune is staying close enough to the arena itself. She's within 100 feet, just until she sees what they're fighting. Because she's like, they're probably fine. They won't die. But let's just hedge the bet here.
I'm not going to contribute anything to the fight that isn't for the bit, so...
Yeah. Back to back.
I've still got a slightly more feet. I've got mobile, lucky, Warcaster.
Warcaster's really good. You getting a lot of scrapes real close a lot of times. Warcaster would be really good. Warcaster will let you do opportunity attacks with spells as well.
It does. Concentration and yeah. There's also tough.
Tough
Which
is
would
just
just be another 16 hit points.
12.
12.
It's 2 per level, so we're 6. Yeah, 12.
Oh, well, level 6. Yeah, not 8. Yeah.
Right, yeah. There are also like the various meta magic ones that give you like just a little touch of like a class, which are really nice.
Yeah. I like it out.
Get some elfish invocations in you.
That's true.
Oh, I've already got tough. Never mind.
Yeah. I mean, if you already have, oh no, you don't have very light charisma. Never mind. I was gonna say, I'll just blast and then you get that.
With a lot of work and a lot of investment, I might one day have 13 charisma.
Yeah.
Not right now, I don't.
Mike, can I give you these to put on the side of the map?
Yes. I am surprised at how small they are.
Well,
I suppose it's the first round, right?
they are the size of... They're a bit bigger than that, but those are the most akin to the thing that you'll fight. Other than the fox. Ryan had 3 raptor-y type, compy type things.
Yes.
There's some weird dinosaurs in the Two Annihilation book. Some of them are surprisingly more dangerous than they should be for their CR.
I found a dinosaur-based third-party module. So.
Ooh.
There's a T-Rex in here if you want it.
Oh, I've got my other dinosaurs.
If they are ones that you got from Ryan's drawer, you might have there as some of my niece's old toys.
I mean, they've got bases.
Maybe not.
Is that No, that has wizards on the bottom of it. So they probably are both official minions there. Oh, I might as well do this now. Sorry. Feel free to position yourselves wherever you want in that battlefield, not in the grass. Kind of have you walk in, so
Yeah.
I assume the center will be fine.
Where do we want to position ourselves? I quite like the fact that we're back to back in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it works really well.
Technically, it might not be the
Head,
smartest thing to
shoulders,
do,
knees
but
and toes. Let's
thematically
get this
it looks
dog
kick-ass.
Yeah.
Something Matt Berry would say.
Yeah. I think it was someone doing an impression of Matt Berry.
Yeah.
Vacations, there we go.
What was that wolves thing?
A shitty leg. Matt Berry's the wolf.
Yes. It has the ability to turn red.
3 of my pots of awakening are going to hatch into more staff during these 10 days.
Nice. Hey, buddy. So I keep forgetting that I'm also a paladin now, so I've been looking at what I can do. I have 5 hit points I can pump into someone. Sports massage.
Oh, God.
I also have divine sense, but I think it's just Maxis as a hair stand up. It's like, something creepy here.
Vibes off.
Yeah. But that's all I get for level 1 paladin. Level 2's where I get the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
Level 3's where I get the really fun stuff.
And with that, we can begin. So, let me get that and that and that. Oh! Before we start combat, let me show you
Pictures?
pictures.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's cool.
Ooh. That's very cool.
And then, as we enter the surprise round, bursting out of the grass
Ooh.
is one of these little fellas.
Love it, the feathery.
Yeah. Love little dinosaurs.
Cool, so that one is first. Cool. Oh, wait. Five.
It is paused as well.
Oh, apologies.
But I'm not planning on moving much. Let them come to me.
Yeah, so yeah.
That is a 23 to hit you, sir.
That does indeed hit me.
What?
Right.
I've done it. I've done it.
Hit one of them.
It's a fix!
I rolled max damage. 11 piercing damage.
That's actually a lot.
Yeah.
But now, unfortunately, you have made him angry.
Oh.
Sorry, bud.
Second attack isn't successful, 19 to hit.
No.
And then third attack,
3. That's just greedy.
that is a 18.
No.
Cool. And it will stay there. Oh, sorry. Begin combat. Here we are. That should now be visible on the track. Number 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is a 13 to hit first attack.
Nope.
That is a 24 to hit on the second attack.
Yeah, that'll do it. And these are both higher up in the initiative track than me, aren't they?
Yes, that's why they're on. They have ambusher, so that's why they're running at advantage in the first round.
Right.
That is 9 slashing damage as a claw slashes your chest, and then the third attack, 16.
Nope.
Yeah. And then next one. 3 on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Has enough to surround you. $17 to hit on the first attack.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
21 to hit the second attack.
Yes.
That is 7 slashing damage. And then 18 on the final attack.
Afraid not.
Cool. And then the...
Final one.
Nope. It is Goon.
Ooh. What do I want to do? Okay, so I think I am going to I'm gonna flick a switch my suit and it injects something into me. It's effectively cure wounds. So, which is 1d8 plus 3. So I recover 10 points of damage, and then I will bonus action to a rage.
Cool.
For now I am angry.
Knocked me down and scared that morning.
Is that it?
Yes, sorry, yeah, that's it.
Sweet. Maxis, you're up.
Cool, there's a dinosaur in front of me.
There is.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it.
I read you now from the book of Vaxis, chapter 18, verse 1. And lo, saith Vaxis unto the dinosaur, it is clobbering time.
Well, I'm just gonna punch it for fur. No.
Do you get a free grapple if you hit it?
Use a bonus action. I'm just wondering if I want to activate my tattoo. You know what? No, I'll just attack and use my bonus to grapple if it hits.
You advantage.
I do. I forgot about that. Well, I'm going to take the first one. That's a 24 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
Yep.
No, 22 to hit. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, this is D8s for this. right up already. There you go.
Shouldn't roll it without the lighting.
Okay, that's 7 bludgeoning damage. And I'm going to attempt to grapple it.
Of course.
Okay,
grappled.
that's this has its advantage as well.
Yeah, I mean, yes, technically.
That's cocked. Yeah. Okay. So 27 to grapple it. It needs to make an athletic or acrobatics check.
11.
Yep, it's grappled. I'd like to turn around and smack the other dinosaur with it.
Nice.
Yep.
Yep.
That's alright.
So that is 15.
Hits.
Ooh.
How much damage would you say a dinosaur does? What dice should I be rolling? Like we're thinking like a club, or maybe a sword,
Club.
short sword, great. I mean, in terms of like,
It's going to be bludgeoning damage. You're not going to be.
yeah. But I mean, okay, in terms of bludgeoning damage, though, is it going to be like, club, quarterstaff, heavy maul, just
Ooh.
a hammer,
Heavy maul.
heavy maul?
Yeah.
That's 2d6, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep. Bludgeonal.
Ooh, 6s.
Yeah, that's max damage. That's 18 bludgeoning damage.
Cool. Whack. Gets a massive amount of damage to the side. Yeah. But
As
then
I hit a dinosaur with another dinosaur.
looks
Dark
back at you
Fury will
and
be proud.
snarls. Cool. Is that it for your turn?
That's it for my turn.
Cool. And the final dinosaur.
Finest.
3, 4. Go there. It looks up the goon and it will charge at you.
Yes. Oh, what a long boy! So for the benefit of the tape, that was me referring to the cat.
That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So you take 7 piercing damage.
Can I halve that to 3 because I'm raging?
Yep. But you must make a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Oh, should I pull him to the ground?
Sure. Ooh, 15.
Succeeds.
Yeah.
So it tries to leap
You
on
have
you, but
advantage
you
on those, by the way.
Oh, yes.
bat it off.
Would do, yes.
For 2 reasons.
Nat 1 and a 19 to hit.
You fit up.
Cool.
How are they looking in terms of, like, because Rune can see from her 100 feet away, of like through the spider. Does this look like? Because these are creatures, and they will just eat them. Mm-hmm. So she's like what? Judging based on how much you've taken 2 hits,
I took 1 hit.
you took 1 hit. You've taken 3 hits.
Yeah, but I've healed most of the first one up.
Okay.
So, and now I'm raging, so I've effectively got double my health pool.
Nice.
Yeah. So I guess Rune goes. I guess they're fine. All right.
Yeah, how
At
hurt
least.
does the dinosaurs that I've been the one that I used as a club?
The
how
one
hurt's
that
that
one that you whacked with another dinosaur looks very hurt. He's still kicking. The other one, not so much, and you haven't hurt 2 of them.
I guess they'll be fine if worse comes to worse. I think we have them funds to resurrect them. I hope.
I'm sure there will be no problem with that right now. In this part of the world.
Yeah, oblivious to the problem. Yeah.
Someone in the background was like,
What's wrong with them?
The one next to Goon, furthest away from me, starts to attack. It looks and assesses the situation, like kind of like how the raptor in Jurassic Park is. Like,
Yeah.
and it will determine it wants to bite you a lot. It will choose to forego its advantage on this attack. That is a 22 to hit.
It hits.
This attack is now double damage. 12 points of piercing damage.
Half that to 6.
21 to hit. 20 even to hit.
Ooh, no, misses.
And finally, a 16 to hit. Next one up. This is grappled by Vaxis. It'll just try and bite you. It's not smart enough to realise to get out of you. That is a 17 to hit, which
Nope.
misses. That's 15, and
Nope.
finally a 6.
Nope.
Nothing on that one. And the other one, other side of Goon. Again, because the other one paused and was successful, it will also choose to forego its advantage. But unfortunately, it's on order 7. The next one, natural 20.
Hits, but I'm immune to critical hits.
Cool.
So it doesn't double its dice.
That is 7 points of. This one's piercing damage.
So half that to 3.
And finally, almost natural 20, but no, instead it is 11 to hit.
11, did you
Mhm.
say? No, sorry.
Goon, your turn.
Okay, so we're injured, very injured.
Yep.
And undamaged.
Correct. And the one next to Vax is currently being grappled by him.
Yeah. You're probably going to swing into that again, right? So
I mean, look, if you can take that one out if you want.
I suppose you could swing into that one
Yeah.
instead. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll attack the injured one. Real glad I'm getting advantage because the first one was a natural 1. 25 to hit.
That's more than enough.
Cool, lovely. 13 thunder damage.
This one, looking dazed and confused after being clawed by a dinosaur. Thunder damage in the chest. And it collapses to the ground. That one is dead.
Cool. I'm going to activate. I'm going to activate my defense field on my armor,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to gain 3 temporary hit points.
Cool.
Cool. Yep.
Praxis.
All right. Well, that one's dead. So I'm going to hit the other one with it with the dinosaur club I've got now.
Cool.
It's a bit disintegrating.
That cocked. Okay, yeah, there's going to be a hit because it's 26. I'll just check for crit. No. So yeah, first one, I'm just going to smack a dinosaur with another dinosaur. That is a 10 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
And then second hit. How hurt does it look after the first one?
Sorry, which that one reasonably hurt.
Okay, yeah, I'll just. That is a 22 to hit.
Absolutely.
$12 bludgeoning damage.
That is enough as yet another one falls.
Nice.
And you know what? Given that you're clobbering the dinosaur with it, I'm going to roll an extra d6 for the... Because you got to be injuring the one that you're grappling.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it doesn't.
Otherwise-
Suddenly, the dinosaur, when it's grappled, it's no longer being hurt when I'm flinging it about.
Yeah.
What do we say about... What did I say about the second law of motion?
That was 2 damage.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to roll that for each individual attack? That I've
Yeah,
used?
you've done it twice. So you could, roll it twice.
Technically, I've used it as a club 3 times.
Once, twice.
You did,
3
yeah.
times a melee.
11 total.
Cool, it's looking badly hurt. The next raptor. Seeing his two friends being completely eviscerated by 2. It is going to run into the grass. It will take an attack of opportunity from you, Goon.
Yep. Natural 20.
Oh,
Boy Higgity.
Roll me some damage.
Oh, that is 2 1s.
oh.
So that is 6 thunder damage. It looks injured though, right?
No, this is the only one that hasn't been
Okay,
hurt.
yeah. No, okay, yeah. Just 6 thunder damage then in that case.
Cool.
No, I'm going to pump Astral Spark into it so it can take an extra 3 force damage.
Hear a jolt of electricity as it scampers and almost crashes to its feet in the thicket.
Thicket is a lovely word.
Where it will hide. The one being grappled by Vexus is looking very worse for wear. Is still going to try and bite the fuck out of you.
He's
23 to hit.
That'll do it.
That is 5 slashing damage. Even 20 to hit.
That'll do it. Armor class.
9 slashing damage.
Ooh.
Finally, a 23.
Yep.
And a final brain working. 7 slashing damage. So trying everything in its power to get you to release it.
I'm not at half health yet, but I'm close.
Goon!
You're chasing it into the
For
grass.
the record, you don't know that's where it is anymore.
Yeah.
You just saw it go somewhere.
It's somewhere in that.
Yeah.
Could roll perception to see if you can see it.
It rolled to hide, so you can absolutely roll an opposing perception check against it.
Yeah. Is this with advantage as well, or is that just... Is it a perception just rolling straight?
No, the crowd isn't going to amp you up to look better.
If anything, if anything, it will make the task more difficult. That's 17 on perception.
Absolutely beats its abysmal 12 stealth.
Eve.
Yeah, you can easily close to that.
Yeah, because I've got long strider, right?
Yeah,
So,
speed's 40.
is there advantage to fighting in cover? I suppose it would be, right?
From ranged attacks, there would be, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just thinking because there's no I could stand there and wallop it through the trees, but
Yeah,
actually I
that's
could
a
hide
big
in the
difference.
trees and then. Okay, cool. 23 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
That's going to be 8 thunder damage.
It is looking badly injured.
Can I? Ooh. Sorry, there's +2 because I'm raging as well. Sorry, and I will pump a astral spark for another 3 damage.
That is what you needed. As it collapses into a pile of mush in front of you.
In that case, because how much is long stride? Does it just double my movement, right?
No, plus 10.
Plus 10. Okay, so if I went 5, 10,
15 to get there.
15, because I was there. 5, 10. I don't know if that counts as difficult terrain.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
It's just
15.
visibility.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm going to move back out and stand back to back. Ooh, no.
So it seems like Goon just kind of like looks in the trees, spots the sayings, runs out, and then turns around and just goes back to back again.
I could go for 15, or that could be 25, 30. I can't quite get there. Yeah, I was going to come and...
So I could move. I could swap places with it because I've got a grapple and just move, turn around. But yeah, we've already got advantage on everything. So
Yeah, that's true. It was just more thematic that we're like...
Sorry, my turn.
Assuming
For optics, I'm going to come out with the corpse of the dinosaur and then throw it
Nice,
down so the crowd
nice.
can see.
Very good.
Yeah. And then yes, that's absolutely the end of my turn.
Okay.
remember this, you'll have advantage on your next check to spur the crowd on.
Ooh, cool.
So I am going to basically turn around, so the dinosaur's between us.
Mm-hmm.
Goon turn around to have a look. And yeah, this thing's probably just like clamped onto my arm. So I'm just going to pull it off, turn it round,
Yeah.
and then I'm just going to suplex it. Yeah, that's a 23 to hit.
Amazing.
Oh.
Can you do more than 5?
Can you do less than 5?
Can you do less than 5?
I cannot do less than 5, but what I've actually done is maximum damage,
Jesus.
Good lord.
which is 14. 14 bludgeoning damage.
Yet another bloody pulp of goo and dinosaurs. He's the life phage. And that is it. The crowd goes, what?
I think at this point we're like, weren't they supposed to fight 3 things? No, oh well.
Yeah, 3 rounds.
3 rounds of things, yeah. All of a sudden it's like, huh.
Yeah, but if I remember arena combat, they always start with the hardest round first.
Oh yeah, that's how arena combat works. Yeah.
That's how they get you. Yeah. They don't want anyone to get to the easy one because they're harder to replace.
With a final triumphant roar, you dispatch the last of the creatures, the echoes of battle fading into the distance as the crowd erupts into cheers. But before you can fully relish your victory, a low rumble reverberates throughout the arena. The gates slam shut with a deafening clang, sealing off your escape. Water surges into the arena, flooding the grass and rapidly rising around your feet.
Ooh.
You have little time to catch your breath. Survival is now a race against the rising tide.
Me?
Ooh.
And in this moment, we'll take a little step away from the fight. How you doing? How's that crafting going?
So how far? Like, if it is still the first day,
Mm-hmm.
then I've got about 47 hours, 30 minutes left to work on the sword.
Yep. Roll a perception check.
I would love to.
Uh-oh.
I would really love to. That's a natural 20.
Amazing. Oh.
Oh yeah, he's good.
I just want to see what the total is.
for the stats category here now. For the board.
Future Joe, spreadsheet that shit.
I have also taken lucky as my my feat, just in terms of like the willingness to press on and really really buckle down when it comes to stuff like getting a 30 on perception.
Amazing. Your chronopher wrist bracelet vibrates.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I will look at my Fitbit. Hang on. Oh, it's out of power.
Holographic display appears.
Mhm.
There's a little arrow pointing into the city.
Oh.
Hello.
Nothing happens, just the arrow. If you move it
If
around,
I move around, it's
always-
pointing. I have stuff to do, you know. Fine. Orderly! And the orderly will come out the bag. I'll hand it the bell, and I'll recall my homunculus to sit on the ship. Right, you know the drill. Are we at like a reputable dockyard?
Mhm.
There are guards here.
Yep.
There are. I think I will go to some of the guards.
There's a dockmaster.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Half dragon, a half golden dragon.
Yeah, I'll go to some of the guards of the dockmaster
Yes.
and just like. I didn't want to leave the ship, but I've got to leave the ship here, and I'll just hand him a sum of gold of however much it is. Like I'll give him an exorbitant amount, like 50 or something, like 3 times our docking fee.
Rest assured,
Please
it
just
has
do
been
keep an eye,
properly
won't
looked
you?
after.
Yeah.
Which one is it again?
I'll point to our
Oh,
ship.
got you, no
Yeah.
problem. And then
Yeah.
that one.
It's really funny because that voice is very appropriate because his name is Zindar.
I think we met him as well.
When I was playing Smidge, who lived in a bin.
Long story. Yeah, I will sort of very bad-temperedly start making my way through this, following the.
It will lead you into the city.
Yeah. Do I need me to take any kind of check to follow
I mean,
it, or?
we could roll some dice, but ultimately you will get to it. It's not trying to hide anything from you. Go on.
It's above 20. I was assuming survival for navigation. Yeah, 20.
You were wrong. It's not above 20 though.
True.
Sorry to be a bitch.
Yeah, it doesn't really care about what's in front of you. So
No, nor do I, because I can fly. I literally get to a blank wall and go. Oh.
Yeah, at one point it takes you because you're just pointing into the city. When it gets to a house, like fucking, you just fly over top of it.
Yeah.
Eventually, it will take you to a shadowed alleyway.
Perception, 28.
You can hear
Ambush of any kind.
You can hear a very low hum somewhere down into the alleyway, and what you perceive to be, with that roll, the light doesn't quite look right.
Oh, you're a hologram here. I will investigate. I'm going to have my gun out, and I'll investigate the alley.
You roll down into the alleyway. It looks like an alleyway, and as you get to the kind of like right in the centre, the arrow disappears.
Can I investigate around, like what is under me, what is the walls, if I touch the walls, if there are any kind of...
Yep.
That is... Mike?
That's another natural 20.
It'll be a 32. Without guidance this time.
On one of the walls, which looks to be into another building, the texture doesn't quite look right, and as you put your hand towards it, it kind of, as you touch it, the bit around your hand disappears and just bare metal.
Okay, I will... Can I gain entrance to this place in any way?
If you touch the metal.
Yeah. Wink.
Wong. Inside, a small, dimly lit room hums with quiet energy. The room is fairly sparse. In one corner, a network of, I'm going to butcher this, pneumatic tubes snaking down from the ceiling into a secure receptacle where a single package rests, tagged and waiting. Across the room, a solitary monitor glows faintly, casting soft shadows across the space.
Hello? Is there intelligence here?
No response.
What is the... It says a monitor... What's on the monitor?
It is a clock, a countdown timer.
To what?
The clock
To me arriving here? Or
No.
How long in the future is the clock?
About a week.
About a week. Okay.
A week and a few days.
Jolly good. What's the package?
There's a box, a metal box, on top of it to the Spelljammer Academy. Ido.
To the Spelljammer Academy. So like Ido, care of the Spelljammer Academy.
No, it's a Spelljammer Academy, then Ido underneath it.
Yeah.
Inside, I wish I'd generated a picture for this now. You find 4 vials, which what looks to be a needle on one end. You could call it an EpiPen of some type.
Like a pen injector, yeah.
There is a clear window. Inside, you can see a piece of cord, thick and stretched. And labelled on the side of the pen, you get C5P5N0M0.
Now, Ido is much cleverer than Joe and remembers what that referred to. That was an entity classification.
Correct.
I can't remember what CPM and N stood for.
You don't know.
We didn't know at the time. Okay, that's the bit I thought I couldn't remember. Fine.
I mean, if you did blow it up and ask some questions instead, you could have found out. But
and yet but for the grace of gods go we. Very literally.
For the greater entities, maybe.
So, Can I try and make any kind of check to infer what the... So those numbers are different, quite different from the ones we saw before, aren't they? What? Can you read me those ones again?
C5, P5, N0, M0.
So C and P are high in this particular thing.
Mm-hmm.
And what were the numbers what were the numbers roughly of the things we saw before? Like there was like a bird and stuff, wasn't there?
There was. If you give me a second, is it this one? It's not that one. Is it? Apologies.
Is it C5
P5, M0, N0.
M or N?
The first one, then the other.
N0 N0.
Yeah, Mike November.
So that. So it's not like.
Frustratingly, I have it written down somewhere.
No worries, I can get back to what the dinosaur fight's happening because I can find it in the chat.
It's not like Chronifer Project.
Maybe I didn't give you some of them. The one I definitely gave you is C0, P4, N0, M9.
Which referred to the bird?
That was in the log of divine things you encountered when you gave it a sample of your blood. You don't know. You haven't. I'm not aware that you've made the correlation as to what caused that.
Is it N for November before M for Mike?
Correct.
Oh.
It's NM. Okay.
Is it the same here as well? So C5, P5, November 0, Mike 0.
Yes. I will tell you for free, the ordering does not matter. It is 4. In fact, I'll tell you this. It is C0 P4 N0
These are readings or something. They are independent variables of each other.
I'll give you that for free.
Okay. Is there any way to work out from the information we've given, having blown up a space station, to work out what those stand for just off of pure intellect?
No, absolutely.
In that case, I will very bad-temperedly shut the thing, realise that it is a precious, like, soft close, and then realise I can't slam a door and be really cross about it and then go back to the ship. Cool. Was there anything else in the room apart from the monitor and the...
Nope.
Can I use one of my charges of magical tinkering to set a timer on my own...
Yep.
Of my own device for the exact time that's going to go off?
Lovely.
Specifically, I know I could do it on the Chronifer bracelet, but I'm just being a bitch about it. So I'm going to have a little egg timer or something that's going to... Like a little cuckoo clock kind of style
You can
deal.
absolutely do that.
Do you want to take all the vials?
Yeah. Take everything in there and then...
Yep. Box of 4 vials and
then just
the cat there.
use magical tinkering to play public toilet and point it through the wall. Just put a bucket in there. Jeez. It's being petty at this point, but I think that's on brand for me. Yeah, and then
I'll character.
Yeah. Then I'll head back to the ship and carry on my work.
Cool.
I'm hoping that 50 gold will still buy me the goodwill for the week rather than just for that half an hour trip. But
no,
yeah.
You're all good.
Cool. I will speak to Orderly on my return and go, anything happen?
Cool.
I'll stash them in the bag of holding for now, the vials.
Awesome.
Is this rune by any chance?
Yeah.
That you're about to...
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh no, sorry, no. This is
It's
back to the fight.
Back to fight.
Are we going to get a different map where it's got water in the middle? Because I'm very excited if we are. Oh, you do spoil us so.
Let me add in.
Guess who has a swim speed?
Is it you?
Yes.
Guess who's not wearing heavy armour?
Feel free to place yourself anywhere on the map.
How high is the water at this stage?
Oh, it is 60 foot deep.
And is it everywhere, or are these like raised bits of
Yeah,
land?
so basically chunks of the ground have sort of float to the surface.
Okay.
All the grass is washed away.
obviously the choice is ours, but I vote
Back to back again.
to back again. Although maybe rotate it so that we're watching the water. That way, and that way the crowds on this side get to see us because originally we were.
Well,
Yeah.
smart thinking.
Yeah. How long has this process taken? Specifically from a rage point of view.
I would say 5 minutes.
Okay,
So
cool.
it's not instant
So
water is surging, but because of the depth, it has taken.
Yeah, that's fine. But wait, rage has expired at this stage.
I would say so.
Yes.
Would you mind pumping Cure Wounds into me then?
Yes. How very injured are you?
I am missing 30 of my 66 hit points.
I might cast it twice then. So 7 for the first one. Yeah.
If only you had some kind of kit you could heal him with.
And 5 for the second one.
I was just thinking that. I was like,
Who would carry such a thing?
Or purchase it, or sell it even.
Yeah.
what would that strange thing be called?
Some kind of physician's apparatus.
Yes. A
Veterinarian's tools.
Mendus Miscellany.
Apothecary's utensils.
Cobbler's tools.
No,
You know.
that's for shoes.
Yeah. So you can re-heal some shoes.
Yeah, but it's cobblers because he's talking absolute bollocks.
Hey!
Da-da-da-da-da.
Joe!
Right, we are all good.
Mm-hmm.
The crowd starts to slow, and they are anticipating the next attack. However, you get another opportunity to hype up this crowd again.
Can I...
Don't forget you have advantage on this because
Yes.
you really
So-
entertained them in the last fight.
So I'm going
And
to...
suplexing a dinosaur didn't do it for me.
No, we didn't. Also, you didn't ask.
Dinosaur supersedes, which is the correct pluralization. Aradima doesn't.
I'm going to egg them up again with the little compy corpse. I'm going to use it as a fishing rod and kind of like mime fishing at with its broken spine.
Love it. Love it. And you, sir?
Do it.
Whatever your first instinct is, go with it.
Okay, yeah, ripping off the dinosaurs that we had that decided suplex, just pulling the head off, sticking my hand inside and going. Just basically, I just make it look at Goon and going.
I truly thought that was going to be ripping off my trousers as well when you said ripping.
Oh, amazing, amazing.
Gotten certain members of the crowd.
Give me a roll.
I rolled 2 and a 4 for a total of 11.
Natural 20.
I mean, the fishing rod left them cold, but I've got to say, Cotton, that dinosaur face puppetry.
Really glad I'm far enough away that I cannot
see
see this. Yeah, it's just like,
Would this be performance?
You make me the
Oh yeah, I just rolled it. Like, as much as I want it to be something like athletics, because that's a big bonus, I think this is just full performance,
Yeah.
so it's just 21.
you both, the crowd, not so much impressed by you, but impressed enough by Vactus, you also get advantages in this round as well. Goon. Oh, actually, I auto rolls here, so roll your initiative, please.
Oh, okay, yep. 9.
7.
This is going to be painful.
It's the initiatives that let you down, boys.
Yeah.
Yep.
I rolled a 6. So
Oh.
Goon is up first.
You probably wanted the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on?
Can I make a perception check?
Absolutely can.
Okay, yeah. 14.
You see a dark shape in the centre of the water.
Ooh.
I'm going to give you that to put in.
Oh my god.
It's a Leopleurodon.
It's a magical Leopleurodon!
It's not.
No, I know.
It's some kind of water-based land shark. Curious.
Or just a shark.
Or
It is a Leopleurodon!
It is.
Is it coloured in plaid?
no,
Or tartan?
no.
It's a mosasaur of some variety, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Cool. Well, as I've got a swim speed, being a giant hippo, I'm glad they've included that. Bonus action rage.
Oh, actually, 1 second. Let me put you there. Sorry. Yeah. Go.
Mosasaurs are truly fucking terrifying. Like, they're so big.
Yeah.
Can I swim out and punch it?
Of course you can.
It's an 18 and a 19 on the dice.
Both hit.
It's only one attack. It was because it's with advantage. And then, so that's 7 thunder damage, and then +2 for the rage. I don't know if it continues the same type of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 9 thunder damage.
Awesome. You get in the first strike. Whack. Wow, massive punch to the side of this. Your fists, right? Your power armor
Yes.
thing coming into gear. Yeah, massive attack, and unfortunately, it's dazed enough that Faxis is up next.
Excellent. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to slam my fists together.
Mm-hmm.
The tattoo on my back glows, and the flames on it, or lightning, I can't remember what it was. It's probably both, actually.
The elemental effects.
The elemental effects animate,
Mm-hmm.
and I just walk up to the edge of the water with my, I believe it's 15-foot reach.
You can go by just there if needs be.
Or there.
Basically, I'm going to try and grapple and pull it onto the land.
Nice.
Ah, damn.
Yes, actually, yeah, I'll go there. No.
You've got long stride now.
I do, but when I'm grappling something, my speed will be halved.
Can't you just grab it over Goon?
Yeah?
I mean,
Just reach over the top of him and just pull it through.
because I'm in the water, so.
Yes,
but
because
then-
I grab it and I just... Yeah,
Flip it on
yeah.
the other side, yeah.
Okay, so I can't do it as a bonus action, so I'm just going to make a grapple attempt.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20.
17.
28 total. My first one was a 2.
Cool.
Yeah.
You're grappled with it.
Okay, and then I'm going to use my movement to just pull it out the water.
There.
It's the direct opposite of the
And I'll
Lady
get
Chambers
flanking.
fight. It's two blokes on land punching someone to death.
Yeah, that was my first one, and for my second trick,
Don't you get 2 attacks?
I do get 2 attacks.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to punch it. I know I have an advantage on this anyway, but I want the flanking for the
Thematics.
thematics, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Natural 20.
Amazing. Go on.
I'd say the dice is weighted, but it can't be because the amount of natural ones you roll as well.
It's basically a coin at this point.
That's 16 damage.
Massive amount of damage as you knock it. Try to knock it unconscious and grapple it onto shore. It is still ready to fight you, though. Is that it for Vaxis' turn?
That is it for Vaxis' turn.
On its turn, it starts to thrash, and you find yourself losing your grip as it expends its movement to get free of the grapple. Your hands just can't find purchase on this slippery body of it.
Really?
Nice.
It can spend 5 feet of movement to free itself from restraints or grapple.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's a lovely niche ability to pull out. Yeah.
Especially against...
Especially for a fucking grappler!
Yeah.
And then, hung. It'll try and do an attack on you.
On who?
On the one who tried to grapple it.
It gets disadvantage because of the thunder gauntlets.
I rolled a 19
Yes.
and a 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so it missed me, did it? It's riposte.
That's a reaction, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's something you use a reaction for, does it?
I also have a thing when it misses.
Oh, interesting. Reaction.
It's not a reaction.
Oh.
I suppose if it tries to run away, I could try grappling it to keep it there, but no, you know what? Too late.
It'll just wriggle out again.
Yeah, but that's true. Anyways, it's cocked. There we go. That is 20 something to hit.
Absolutely hits.
And the superiority dice. 16 bludgeoning damage.
16.
Yep.
Another. It is very angry and it's still kicking. Because it missed, once per turn, when it misses its bite attack, it can immediately make a second bite attack as a bonus action. That is, unfortunately, though, knowing your AC is 19 to hit.
Ooh, not quite.
It will still have disadvantage if it's attacking Baxis as well. But
So every attack.
a creature hit by the gauntlet has disadvantage on attacks rolls against targets other than me until the start of my next turn.
That's super nice.
Well, and that one is that second one.
You two together is punishing one target.
Goon!
Yeah.
Can you do that thunder gauntlet thing every turn?
Yeah, that's my attack. It's
It's
When he
relatively
hits.
low damage, but that's a huge control feature.
Particularly when you're on a single target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could also distracting strike it so that... Oh no, sorry, goading attack it so that
It has to
it's-
attack you, but then, yeah.
So
Yeah,
disadvantage on
that's
attack rolls
nasty.
against targets other than me.
Ooh, this might be a miss. That's 13.
Meets it, beats it.
Yeah, massive creatures always have lower AC. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought because it was.
They usually make up for it in the hit points.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah.
This is truly the reverse Kincaid.
That's 8 points of thunder damage. And once again, it will have disadvantage on attack rolls against someone who's not me.
As you slam into it, chunks of flesh start coming off. You know it is it's taken a massive amount of damage and it can't take much more.
Wow.
Plexus.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hit. Yeah, 26.
Sweet.
That's 12 bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
The second attack.
It is on its last legs.
Ooh. 17 to hit.
Hits.
Uh, 8 bludgeoning.
Close. Very close, but not enough. Its turn.
have you pumped the lightsaber ability into it? Remember we got those legally distinct like power points.
Oh, yeah, but I'm punching them on my bare
Oh
hands.
yes. That's a good point.
Actually, let me just double check something real quick because I've not used it in a while. So I want to double check what mine actually does. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I should have been rolling an extra d6 force damage for every hit against this thing.
How come?
Oh,
Because I've activated my tattoo.
Ah.
It has 2 hit points.
Yeah, I just did another 5 damage, and there would have been another 5, another 4 for the other attacks.
Good job.
Kill
In a oh no, yeah. It's gonna
If
take
it cause 88 damage to this thing, it will collapse on the ground.
Wow.
twirl it round your head and throw it back into the ocean.
Sure. Sure, I'll swing it round like a.
If it managed to successfully attack you with a grappled you, and every grappled attack is considered a critical hit with this thing.
What was its bite stack?
It is 3d8 plus 4.
Okay.
Ooh.
I was thinking it would be d12s or something. So
That's why it was going after Vaxis. It knew I was immune to crits.
Yeah, I yeet it back into the water.
With a final strike, you bring down the dinosaur lurking beneath the water, or in this case, on land.
marine reptile.
The creature's body sinking beneath the surface as the crowd erupts into wild applause. Drains along the edge of the battlefield suddenly open with a loud clatter, and water rushes out, draining rapidly to reveal the final battleground. The lush greenery is gone, replaced by a stark arena of ruined stone, jagged spiked walls, and remnants of past battles etched into the very ground. The atmosphere shifts as the ground begins to tremble, the unmistakable sound of heavy footsteps echoing throughout the arena. Meanwhile,
Can we just finish that on a freeze frame of us high-fiving as another explosion goes off in the background?
Freeze frames like an 80s film and says, Vaxis was never seen again.
this time,
Yeah.
Rune.
She is wandering down the various roads and kind of like maybe she's taking like a longer route and kind of like looking at the various things. She picks up not a cask, like a little mug of tej, which is a honey and cinnamon thing. She's drinking it on her way and wandering into the various religions, kind of seeing which gods they worship. And, Is not this? No. Like poking her head and looking at these priests who are praying. Are you? Is this?
Next one along, mate.
Oh, right. Who do you worship? I just out of curiosity.
Reggie doesn't know many gods, you pick one.
The Red Knight. We love the Red Knight.
We love the Red Knight. It's just like
Waffler, it's cooking sausages.
Weejas. Weird. You do you. Right. Goes down.
As you go down this street of gods, you find that they're kind of categorized into various sort of groupings. You've got gods relating to farming and some related to war, and you're kind of ending in the more prophetic district. Fate, luck, time, that sort of thing. Roll me a perception check.
Oh, do I want to roll or do I want to shoot for the 19 immediately? And I'll roll today. That one. Okay. I'm gonna use one of my my dice thingies. I can't remember the name of them because that wasn't very good. Ooh, that's better. So that'll be 15.
You've been walking quite a while in the city, and you've seen the city guard. You've seen the odd the marketplace in particular has a slightly heavier guard presence because the nature of pickpockets and that sort of thing in the area. gods, not so much. To kind of leave them to the priests to sort out their own. However, as you approach this particular grouping of temples, there is a slightly increased guard presence.
That's weird. Go up to one of the guards. Why are there so many of you around here? Are people robbing temples?
Attacking them.
Why?
I mean, it's kind of the nature of these types of religious people. They don't like what they hear, and
Oh, they're attacking each other.
no, the people, the worshippers, they don't like the readings that they get.
Oh, it's like they tell them a prophecy like, you're going to die tomorrow, and they get mad and stabby.
Yeah.
Oh,
like that.
alright. Okay. I'm not going to get mad and stabby.
Even if they get it wrong.
If that's a prophecy, how can it be wrong?
That's not my department. Ask the priest.
Oh, they're getting their prophecies wrong.
Yeah.
That's very strange. Alright. Well, which is this? Was that one there?
That one over there.
Alright.
And he points you at a small and unassuming temple, spiral patterns weathered over time. Beside the door, a small shrine holds offerings, bundles of thread, woven cloth, and dried flowers, laid beside a shallow stone basin where water trickles into a soft stream, symbolising the steady flow of time.
Threads.
Right next to that is a char of soot where someone has tried to start a fire or thrown something flammable against the side of the building.
She'll look at the soot and be like, that's just disrespectful, really. Just because you don't like a prophecy doesn't mean you have to, like, burn down somebody's temple. She'll walk in. Hello? I'm looking for a priest or priestess of Vistis?
Dim light reveals faded tapestries depicting intricate interconnecting threads where a polished golden spindle rests upon an altar as a symbol of fate's weaving. The silence is thick and heavy, broken only by the faint ripple of water from a modest fountain recessed into the wall. A lone priest stands quietly by the altar, watching you enter with a starved, steady gaze.
Are there any of my threads visible in this place? Okay. Hello? Are you a priestess of Vistis?
Yes, my child. How may I help you?
I would like to commune with the goddess. The goddesses? Which is it? I'm not quite sure if it's the plural or the singular.
It's often both. Sometimes she appears in the single form. Others she represents the three.
3 and 1, the one who are 3.
You are a follower.
No, I've met her.
Wow, you must be truly blessed.
That really depends on your perspective. No, I need to speak with her. So, make with the whatever it's. Do the god thing. I don't know this stuff. I run into her, or she visits me in dreams, or.
You're a chosen one.
Oh no! Please, why do you?
It is truly blessed to be visited by the gods, particularly one so interconnected with fate and our lives. You are part of the great tapestry.
I feel like I am the scissors at the edge of the tapestry. Do you understand?
Are you here to...
No, I'm not going to hurt you at all. I don't do that. You're an innocent person. You're not going to harm me. I just need to speak to Istis.
Most followers who come here say that, and in recent days they have...
What? Are your prophecies not coming true or something?
They're wrong or delayed, or sometimes they don't happen at all.
Can I talk to the goddess through you?
There's an altar here you can...
Alright, I'll do it.
I would be so lucky if you to speak to...
Alright, okay. Go sit down over there somewhere where I can't see you so I can figure this out.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You mean well. I have not had a good I haven't had a good life. Being
That's
a chosen,
true.
being a chosen one is a bad life.
No, surely not. You're meant for great things.
What happens after the great things?
The heroes will get the rest and rewards that they are truly deserved.
Most of the heroes, their rest is dying in a ditch somewhere.
No, that's not true at all.
Name a hero who lived past his great deed.
He looks confused for a second, and then like he wants to give you the answer that you're asking for, but he can't.
Heroes die. That's what
So we may
happens.
live. Sacrifice then.
That's fine if you get to choose it for yourself. Having it foisted upon you, it's not much of a choice, is it? It's not really sacrifice. It's not really self-sacrifice.
You choose to do the act in the end, right? If fate has laid forth this grand path,
Maybe, in some cases, but in some, you're just a lamb to a slaughter. I'm not... Go away from me. You need to not be near me, or I'm going to break your faith.
Is that face or faith?
Faith. You are clearly a very pious individual. I don't want to hurt whatever faith you have in the gods or the goddesses or whatever. I just want you to... I just need to speak to Istis about me.
okay, I will stand here nearby, because if you're truly one of her chosen,
And she starts speaking Hidozi. Fine. Goes to kneel down in front of the altar and kind of... what do I do? The threads. I should recognize the threads. And tries to direct the threads towards the spindle, at the same time saying, Istis, or whatever your name is, please answer me.
as your plea for an audience fills the silent air, it feels as though your words drift unanswered, lost in the stillness of the temple. But then, faintly at first, you hear a distant laugh, a lively conversation happening further into the temple.
She gets up and goes to find where the source of the sound is.
You get to the back of the temple. There's just a stone. There's no doors. There's nothing there.
Runs her hand along the stone.
Nothing.
And the sound is definitely coming through there.
At this point, make me a perception check.
Sure. Natural 20.
So
Nice.
it's in this room. Like the way the sound is bouncing off the walls of the temple. Like you could be anywhere and think it's somewhere else in this room because it's just the way the light is reflecting around.
I think she closes her eyes and just lets the... She thinks about the threads and tries to let them guide her.
In that moment, with your eyes closed, you feel someone approach you and stand next to you.
She opens her eyes and looks.
There's a fancy butler with a tray of drinks. Champagne, sir?
Currently, ma'am, but...
Oh, sorry. Apologies. That's
I
my...
have a... Champagne is nicer than Tej, I think.
Just pull them both.
Champagne Tej.
Champagne.
Champagne.
No! I hate and love that.
Not bad. You are...
Just a butler.
Can you take me to Estes?
And as you touch the drink, pick it up, suddenly the room around you fades away. The world shifts, shadows blur and dissolve, and suddenly you find yourself in a vast, opulent hall. Its high vaulted ceilings glitter with starlight. Around you, Fey courtiers gaze with rapt attention towards a familiar figure, a bard. weaving tales of your adventure for a grand lord with a serious expression,
Fenwick?
looking down at Fenwick. And then that Vactus, he chucked his sword into the machinery and the whole place blew up. And everyone just...
She
Oh.
she smiles and is like, "Hello, Fenwick."
And then what happened is that they found that Mikan was the traitor, and they tried to kill him, and they tried so many times, and then suddenly they found out it was his wife, no, his girlfriend. Oh my god! And then a laugh around the room.
Pokes him on the shoulder.
Completely blanks you.
Fenwick. Oh, buddy, old pal. Hello.
I mean, don't get me. Rune, she was on the beach talking to Istis. Crazy, right? And then this other guy from the machine world came along and he was talking to her as well. And then over there, the academy just blew up.
Like, she will go around to the front of him and look at him in the face. And, like, she's trying to clock, is he trapped here in, like, a loop of, like, he has to tell stories kind of thing? Is he, like, in some kind of, like, enchantment?
So he just looks like he is just seeing right through you. Like, you're not even there from his perspective.
I look at the king he's talking to. Can you see me?
Also can't see you. However, there is a person just whispering something into the Lord's ear. Ha! Tell me another tale.
Try to get closer to the person whispering and kind of like look at them and just kind of like trying to hear what they're listening. Oh, they're whispering to the king maybe. If they don't clock me.
Roll me a stealth check.
25.
They don't clock you.
Mm.
And basically, if you're getting close enough to eavesdrop,
Yeah.
what happened in the next cycle? And then what? What did they tell you? What did the machines know?
What did the machines? She kind of so didn't react. Pope didn't react. The king didn't. I think she wants to kind of like grab this guy and try and pull him behind the big chair and kind of like get him into like a space where he's like hidden from everyone. And can you see me?
Hello, Rune.
Does the coronavirus bracelet react?
What corner for bracelet?
Oh shit.
Ah.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Not Istis?
I'm Istis.
But you are not. You are Istis, but you're not your artificial god? Like
Istis. All powerful. The hands of fate in this planet, this system.
But you are coronavirus.
No.
Oh.
How dare you associate me with those machines?
There is
Clicks her fingers. The room disappears again. Did that show?
Not that I can see.
The only one we had was at the courtroom.
Again.
Not courtroom, throne room.
I do feel. Obviously, it sucks for him to be trapped in an eternal time loop, but he's trapped in an eternal time loop where he's now absolutely killing it, as opposed to being murdered every day.
He's doing well.
Oh,
He's doing
an
well.
error message pop up.
Yeah, Foundry's crashed for me.
Oh.
Ooh.
If he's going to be stuck in a time loop, at least he's stuck in a time loop where he gets to hear himself talk all the time.
And also, he's getting a tremendous reception as a bard. That's lovely.
Yeah.
Still not ideal, but it's better.
I think it's the closest to a happy ending he's ever going to get.
Better than being murdered.
Yeah.
Over and over and over and over again.
I mean, he is the universe's whipping boy at this point.
Well, at the moment, Istis seems to be trying to get information out of him. The really roundabout way
odds, man.
So I am getting nothing from Foundry.
Ooh.
Let's try to refresh them a bit. Nothing.
There's very little I can do from here.
Yeah. Mike, go home and fix this now. Should I hit the refresh button and see what happens?
I think
Yeah.
Foundry itself has crashed.
Yeah, that's what I'm
No, I mean like
Foundry,
the
the website, not the
no,
server.
no, the server itself. Because I
Because
can't
we don't go through the
access
Foundry website.
Oh, okay.
it. No.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Check.
I will keep it on then because we
Oh,
can
that-
at least use the number of squares if we need to go back to this.
Mm. Yeah, I'm getting a. This site can't be reached.
I wish we didn't have the jovial music as I paste in the image labelled Fenwick's Fate.
Oh,
Oh no.
It's the real Fenwick's fate.
Yeah.
Well, that was nice while we lasted.
2 seconds. He's being tortured.
Oh no.
As you as the room around you vanishes, the illusion fades away, revealing Fenwick suspended 10 feet in the air. Threads of light
There it
spilling
goes.
from him into rows of mechanical looms. The eerie sounds of his murmured memories drift through the air,
Oh.
each word drawn out under unseen compulsion as the looms whir and clatter, knitting his life of many iterations into a divine tapestry.
But eventually he will have been spun clean, I guess.
After all 493 iterations of memories has come out of him.
Now, bad, but finer.
Like Rune looks. First she goes.
Looks like
did
Foundry's back up.
Yeah. She goes. I didn't mean to associate you with the machines. I'm sorry. Things have gotten very weird with me, and I don't get any information. I get half pieces and blow up gods. Not your other things. Oh, and I make them apparently at some point.
Right. Sorry about that.
It's alright. He doesn't deserve this.
He is the only way we can find out what happens next.
But why don't you just ask him?
Ask him. We are asking him.
Is he in pain?
No.
Are you going to let him go after you? Whatever all of this is.
Maybe. It depends whether we get the information in time.
Time for what? Oh, the winking. Yeah, we did mention that.
The winking?
The stars.
Yes.
So he can be let go if there's an after.
Yes.
Yeah, great.
That's
Honestly,
fair.
no notes.
That's fair.
The machines know what's going to happen. They've hidden this information from us. We have no way of knowing what happens next.
Couldn't
This
you
person has millions, billions of years of knowledge inside of him. Every attempt that they've made.
Couldn't you just... Well, kind of. He only has the information that we gave, the iterations of us gave him when we encountered him.
No, he has access to everything. The place that he resides in, a nexus of all time and space coalescing into a single point.
But he
In the astral sea, he's connected to it.
But he can't... He doesn't know that.
Which is why
They can't ask.
you can't ask him.
Sorry, I'm enjoying this.
This...
I can tell.
But... You promise he doesn't remember... He doesn't know any of... He doesn't see any of this. He sees the other
He
thing.
sees the court.
And
he
he
is-
likes that?
He loves to entertain. And then
He
he'll
is-
spend a lifetime entertaining us.
So you've kind of trapped him in the heaven that he...
To save us all. To do the job that you refused. that you ran away from,
Look,
that you denied at every step.
but that's because you don't tell me anything. If you tell me something, say, hey, by the way, the world is ending,
Hey,
do
look,
this.
blinking.
Yeah, but that's so...
Hey, look, Spelljammer had to be destroyed.
Yes, and I'm doing something, aren't I?
What are you doing?
I blew up their... Well, I made a new god. And it's not on their side.
Fantastic.
It's not on their side.
Is it on ours? Will it save this planet?
Maybe. I don't know. I told it to do good. I don't know what it'll do from there. And what else are you supposed to do? I found out I'm a parent to 6 of them.
We saw that. We were amused.
I bet. You didn't know before this iteration, did you?
Correct. We had to trick you.
But you didn't know that I was the parent to all this stuff.
No.
The reason there are 5 of them who are against you is because you didn't tell me anything.
That's not true.
If you'd have said, by the way, these things have made gods, there might not be 5.
We
there might be
didn't
1.
know.
How did you not...
We couldn't
because
see
you
that
can't
far.
You can't see any beyond.
You
the
took
sea.
our gifts and let us see.
Right. Oh, the boxes.
The orbs.
So this is the first iteration where we've taken the orbs to that place.
We don't know. We don't remember when the time resets.
Right.
All we know is it's coming and there's not much time left.
Okay. Well, you've answered my question as to what happened to Fenwick. You grabbed him as soon as you could.
We were watching, we saw an opportunity and we took it.
See, that's the problem. And that's the problem I have with all of this fate stuff, is you don't... There's no... Maybe Fenwick would have said yes to this. Maybe it would be easier if you had his consent as well. Maybe it would go faster.
No.
You don't know. Like you said, you don't know. You don't... There's a whole host of things. And it goes, I am the Lord of Prophecy, except all of this stuff. If you'd asked him and he said yes,
What if you'd said no?
then you have to accept that. You have to say, you have to kind of go, all right, well, that's the way prophecy works. That sometimes you have to just open the door, and that's the best you can do.
Rich can't do a rune accent, but
Right.
her voice
Mirrors.
mirrors yours and goes, I didn't want it. I would not be Destiny's plaything. I screamed no and pushed myself up from the seat, hitting the chair on the soft grass behind me. All heroes get his misery and death, demanded they find something else, and insisted that I'd rather be a nobody in control of my own fate. Every time we asked, you said no.
Because you don't
and you
give me...
doomed this world.
But you don't give me any information. You just say... You don't tell anyone anything. You just say, go here, do this. Go be a hero, do that. Go do this thing, blah, blah, blah. And it's fine until the heroes end up dead at the end of the story, and everyone else goes, ooh, they were good heroes, make a statue for them. But they all die. They all end up horribly dead and murdered and maimed and butchered. At best. Some of them don't even get that. Some of them end up in hell for all eternity for trying to be heroes. Or they end up like my family and dead in space, eaten by monsters with tentacles for faces. And they were just trying to be a family, and that's all. And
if it's any consolation, in the original timeline they survived.
yippee. I'm sorry. That is a very raw part of my life. I didn't even get a moment to grieve when you snatched me the first time.
You would have died otherwise. And we had to capitalise on that situation.
But you don't...
You're
You're
special.
Yep. I am acutely aware of that. I can see the threads. I can see... I see the red thread, the gold thread, and the black thread. I don't know what that means.
Only one is ours.
The red?
Correct.
The gold?
We believe it's the machines.
I think so. What is... And the black?
The blinking.
Oh, good. That's fantastic. Are my family alive in this version? No. I already know the answer. You could have made me some cocoa, a nice tea, perhaps. I could have sat on a chair, and you could have
We
said...
invited you for tea on a grassy plain with a table.
Remember that? It's real creepy.
I
that
didn't
one.
want it. It would not be Destiny's Plaything. I screamed no, pushed myself up from the seat. Hearing the chair hit the soft grass behind me, I ran.
Yep, remember that. I wanted some comfort, and I didn't get any. All I got was a memory of a prophecy that I knew was coming. It didn't feel like a safe haven. It felt like an obligation I wasn't ready for. I'm willing to help you. I'm willing to get you what you need. However, I have caveats and what's the word? Conditions. I want more disclosure, transparency. Like, I want to know the things that you, without blowing my brain up, the things that you know, so that I don't...
Like what? We are playing catch-up too. She dresses at the
Yes, yeah, this is...
And
Can we go somewhere else
how
besides
long is
this?
a week in this world?
10 days.
A work week is 5.
You only have 12 days left. There's not much time.
Whoa. We have 12 days left before the end of the universe?
Blinking.
That is see, an actual time... That would have helped a while ago. I need to be moving then. You don't have a concept of time, do you, normally? You just kind of exist.
Absolutely have a concept of time. Show the freight.
How long do you think I live? Let's start there.
She pulls a bit of thread off.
Oh yes, you will know. Yep.
No, this long.
About this long. That doesn't really...
About that much and a bit more.
Imagine you take a thread under tension, get a knife, start cutting it, starts to fray.
Yeah.
That is your string.
Right.
It is being pulled under tension with frays coming off it.
Ooh. But I guess all of them are looking like that because of the blinking.
No.
Oh, good. Fantastic. Like I predicted. Well...
This is why you are special.
Oh, because I'm fraying and not breaking?
Correct. And they try to push your thread. They try, and as they touch your thread, that you feel like a shudder run through your body.
Like that. That doesn't feel good.
But the thread itself, unresponsive, it is immovable in that space.
That's kind of cool. I'm not going to lie there.
And as you comment and talk about it, the thread starts to move on its own, changing trajectory slightly.
I annoy you a little bit, don't I, with that? Oh, I do, I can tell.
Fate is not under our control. It's why we picked you.
Why? That seems rather counterintuitive. Why wouldn't you find somebody that is under your control so that you can get them to do what you want.
Because everyone else ends in 12 days.
Oh, baby.
Wait, I go a little bit past that? Oh. Oh, I don't like any implications. Wait, can you see your own ooze?
We see nothing. In 12 days' time, that is it.
Is that why all the prophecies are kind of going a bit veily?
We are at the end. We can't predict that. We can't predict this close to the end.
So because I'm kind of outside of the rest of the loom, jeez, I can maybe do something to fix this.
That is our
You're
hope.
kind of hoping. You're betting on the weird thing being able to fix it.
Correct.
Okay. I'll give it the bash.
And you watch as your fate line just starts to curve.
It's like just the most annoying shape it can be in. And like,
I have a curiosity. I don't know if this was going to ruin to us,
Yeah.
but do the other three, or sorry, of the other 5 of the wave bringers, do their threads look like that as well?
do you have Ido,
Would be
Goons, and
7
Vax's
wave.
threads?
7 other wave.
And they kind it's like it's not quite, it's not a futuristic way, but they kind of like pull the threads apart just so you can see closer.
Yeah.
And you can see that a few threads have started to make their way out of the master trunk of this tapestry and kind of interact with your thread.
So I'm
You
pulling
are
them along.
influencing them.
Don't know if that's good or not. I don't know if I should tell. I should tell
You can
them,
still nudge them.
but you can't nudge me.
They touch the thread line, and both you two standing in victory suddenly
Aneurysm dies.
Jesus!
as if you just stepped into a cold room and you just shudder all over you for something.
Just putting the last touch to this grenade.
He looks like. Right.
You cannot touch him right now.
With what? Him?
Not him.
Oh.
Is that because I'm right now in the machine place?
No, it's because you are currently manipulating a etheric radiation star shard.
Interesting.
What about the fact that I'm like kind of infused with it? Is that having any impact?
You're not infused with it.
I'm not. Okay.
Well. Okay.
I infused
What
with it.
other things have you kept from me that might be pertinent or might be helpful? I understand I don't have a huge amount of time with you.
The threat is coming from beyond.
Right, beyond Toro, beyond the realm space.
Beyond what you would call a wild space system.
All right.
Beyond our domain.
Okay, fair enough. Can't you? I don't know. I assume all the good gods are kind of like, hey, something's happening. We need to stop this.
They are unaware. They don't have the full knowledge of the timeline like we do. Nor do they care.
Why don't they care? I mean, if they have no worshippers and no followers, and they have no people, I mean, assuming
If
this
you
thing's...
were a truly powerful divine being, would you want to know your fate?
Ah, they don't like talking to you.
You're the weird one!
Right, alright. Can't... I mean, I've heard some rumblings of, like, can't you just ask your dad to say, hey, fix this, please? He doesn't answer you. Cool. That's a fantastic thing. Alright, so we need to do... Do you have... Can't you... Like...
Name
other-
for me a god.
Lathander. It's the only one I can think of. Pelor. One of those two. The sun
They
god.
dismiss the main threads
Yeah.
of the peasant population. Suddenly a thick, solid line cord appears in front of you. This is him right now. Points. This is where he ends, and you see the thread just immediately splinters into... as if it had been cut with a knife. There's nothing he can do to stop it.
Right, so all of the gods are also screwed. But they don't know it, and they don't want to talk to you, to tell you, to do anything about it, because they're bound by the same... They're bound by you, or fate, or whatever. both.
It's complicated.
Right.
This is exactly why the God of Death was the first one that went in the war in time.
and the God of Fate immediately afterwards. Like, yeah. Right. Okay. So, what do I need to do? You don't know what I need to do. You want me to
You're
keep
trying to find out right now
right through.
if he even has the memory.
Ask.
This happened so many times before.
Right.
But this is the first time they've
This
got
time
This is
they
the
had
first time you've
Fenwick.
ever gotten Fenwick, because this is the first time anyone's ever
That
gotten
we're
them out.
aware of. We haven't sifted through all his memories yet, but we
from
haven't
what-
encountered him yet.
From what he said,
Which is why he
he's-
was so interesting.
but he never got out. From what he said, he's been trapped there all through every single. And I found my own corpse there, along with a whole lot of other corpses of everyone else. Very sad island, if I'm honest. But if he consented to this, and I think he would, then it might go faster. Even a little bit. And a little bit might be enough.
We'll take it under advisement.
Where
Fucking Tory party answer.
I think it might behoove you to reach out to the new god. You have abilities, oracular functions that would let you find them. Yes?
No.
Or you can
Our
see them.
domain is this system. We cannot
Right.
see beyond it. We cannot see the incoming danger. You've released him in the
And-
astral sea.
And he's just wandered off, or she's wandered. I don't know. I didn't ask.
They didn't come this way.
Right. Well, maybe one day I'll.
The only thing we can tell you is that when it happens, the starting point will be, I can't remember the name of it, it is the port town that the Spelljammer Academy is next to.
Port
Can-
Yanzaru. Oh no.
No, the little quiet port.
The one on Toro off of
Yeah,
Forgotten Realms.
yeah. It happens there.
It happens right. What?
You were at the beach, you saw where it started.
Over the Spelljammer Academy.
On the shores next to it.
Sorry, I'm not here.
You heard you
What?
anyway.
Specifically me, the player, because
Yeah.
that wasn't in Ido's voice.
Thank you, Joe.
They heard the question that Ida didn't ask.
Well, they can't hear Ido because of the.
That's what the voices are.
Jesus.
I'm allowed to make that joke.
Yeah, we're not.
No comment.
No comment at all. Right. So the port near the Spelljammer Academy, that's where it starts.
In 12 days' time.
In 12
My
days. See, but did you always know that it was going to be in 12 days' time?
Yes.
Like, that would have been important.
We can see where the thread ends. Telling you
Mortals.
that gives you nothing.
No, mortals work
You
very
need to
good.
go beyond.
But
Which is why we sent you out there.
But mortals work well on time limits. We get fancy and fast.
Yeah, we wouldn't have a week of downtime if they told us.
I have to kind of tell Ido to stop fucking around with grenades in a minute now.
They dragged two chuckle fucks out of a coliseum where
Yes.
they currently got a dinosaur, a T-Rex in a headlock.
Getting through to
What are
the
you
fighting.
going to do with that extra time?
Something, anything, except whatever. Vaxis and Goon are fighting dinosaurs right now.
It's therapeutic.
This is my emotional support dinosaur combat.
Yes, right, alright.
Velociraptor just doing the bane
Knowing there is an
thing.
end sometimes can make people do things. You've heard of golden hour, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Like the last bit where people just before they die, they kind of wake up and go. Imagine knowing you have a golden hour.
This was the golden week.
I don't want the golden week. And that's a different thing. That's a Chinese holiday. All right. Anything else you can say to help me then? You don't know. Do you have any clerics that exist outside of this system?
No.
All right. Any of the other gods like you? They don't like being told, you're gonna die right here. Oh well. You know the machines don't want the explosion.
Yes, they do.
Not really. They
Why
just
did
want...
they cause it?
I don't think they did. Or at least they're not aware they're causing it. They seem to believe that they're using the information to gather more information. What they really want is to get home, to get out. And they're very reticent to ask for help from anyone, gods or mortals alike. They seem to be very angry at something. I can't glean what. Whoever made them as are very, very anti-god, whoever they are.
We are aware.
Except
Now we are aware.
Yeah, except they made more gods, which is a very strange thing to do, I suppose.
They have a level of control over them.
Except the last one. Made sure of that. It might be possible to reach a peaceful solution if you talk to them.
The machines,
Yes.
they will not talk to us.
They talk to us. We have the weird bracelet-y things that let them, I don't know, do something. We've been to 2-3 of their home bases.
You've done more than we could. The one that you encountered in this system we could not see.
Right. Oh, yes. I remember at the beach. He was there. That's one of...
Even
Well-
if we wanted to talk to them, we don't know where to find them. And we doubt they'll be very helpful to us.
I don't think they'll... You've got a point. They don't seem to like you, and I don't know, there's some kind of bad blood there that you're not responsible for, but they seem to carry over from wherever they came from. Right. I will do what I can to stop the end of all of existence.
It would be appreciated.
I would like not to die horribly, please.
Voice changes. All heroes get is misery and death, demanded that they find someone else, and insisted that I'd rather be nobody in control of my own fate.
Try to help me not die horribly.
Changes to your voice again. There are things worse than dying.
That is true. That's a good point. I'd like to go somewhere nice when I die and not be... I'd like to die in my bed. And I'd like to die in my bed and then go to a nice place when I die. Not horrible, monstrous bullshit.
We make you a promise. If you die, we will help you.
Nice. That's better than any other hero ever got. Let's be honest here. Alright. Send me back. I need to go... Jesus, I need to go to stop 2 chucklefucks from killing themselves or some more dinosaurs. And stop a guy making grenades.
Good fucking luck.
If I just move the ship, he has to stop.
He drops it, goes ding, 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 ding into the kitchen.
The kitchen.
The ship far away.
Thank you. Farewell. Good luck.
Roll for me. I want to say charisma saving throw.
I will use my 19 portent die.
Cool.
Nice.
Which gives me a total of... Charisma saving throw, you say?
Mm-hmm.
24.
Good
Nice.
to know.
Nice.
Cool.
As you find yourselves back in the temple.
She kind of like looks around. Sees... Is the priestess still behind her? Nope. She's gone. Cool.
I bet that was this and all.
Oh, could have been.
It's just the kind of thing they do.
To fuck with me, yeah. She leaves a coin. She probably has like a double-headed coin in her pocket. She leaves one in there. It's kind of like a weird there is no such thing as luck kind of thing, and puts it in the offering thing, and then leaves.
We make
And
our
then-
own luck.
And then goes to find and the two.
Yeah. Happy
Yeah.
two-faced.
As you leave the room, as you leave the temple, it is nighttime.
Oh shit!
How many days later is the question? Is it 9 days?
That's why I asked to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh.
It is only that evening.
Oh, thank God.
Had you failed, it would have been 9 days.
Right, she runs.
I'm halfway through making a sword into some knuckle dusters, basically.
Yeah.
Given the time, I will show you what the final arena is.
Ooh.
Come on, Frank.
I'm gonna find you two. I'm gonna find. This is what my imagine thing is. You finished your fight. You've won. It's amazing. You get a huge parade or some nonsense, and you go drinking and it gets smashed. And I find you two idiots drunk on a floor in a bar, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake.
I mean, that's a good idea. I'm thinking I think at least a 10, 11, possibly 12-day celebration.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, it had to be a T-Rex.
Yeah, it had to be a
T-Rex.
Do we want to combat it, or shall we have some roll off? And I think you're going to defeat this thing.
I'm happy to just do some rolls
Cool.
and finish this narratively.
Just on the maths of it, there's no way these two lose with
Yeah.
character levels to something that only has hit points and
Yeah.
attacks.
Like
How
the
long
fact that
does
I've
it
got
take to get rid of a point of exhaustion?
A day.
One long rest.
Oh, okay.
Long
Cool.
rest.
Yeah, I mean, like I think if you do your thing that makes it so that thing has a disadvantage attacking me, and I do the thing that gives it disadvantage attacking you,
Yeah,
and then it's just fucked.
Yeah.
it's an attrition thing at that point.
Also, I've still got my action surge.
Yeah, I think you guys ruined this thing.
Um,
It might do some damage to you, but
See, this was the problem with the fight on the island, because what we are great at is beating one guy up.
yeah.
And yeah, if for example this T-Rex has the ability to split into 300 smaller T-Rexes, it's gonna take. We're gonna win, but it's gonna take a lot longer.
Or spit bees.
Yeah,
Yeah. Teleport.
nice.
And teleport.
That's my man right there.
That thing is nuts and stupid.
I love that thing.
I understood
Can
that
never
reference.
use it.
King of Flowers or something. It's good.
Yeah.
King of Feathers.
King of Feathers. That's it.
So I'm going to make an attack roll against each of you.
Okay, sure.
17, even with a plus 10.
God.
27.
that would hit. Would I be raging at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
If you go down, I've got a lay on hands I can pump into you. Spot massage.
If it works, we might have to fix the whole chop reviving thing before we can fix the wave.
Oh no! If you go down, you don't die immediately.
This is when we transition.
That is going to take a
Say
lot
again?
How
longer
much health
than
have you
9,
got?
12 days, I'm not going to lie.
58 left. But remember, any damage would be halved.
Okay, you're good because I've rolled max 3 times.
Nice.
That is 49 points of damage.
49.
40, 12 plus 8.
40, 12 plus 7.
49. So that would be halved to 24?
Mm-hmm.
I am both proud and ashamed of knowing specifically that.
Yeah.
Cool. And that's how much damage you get. You take nothing in that attack. And let's have... give me one final crowd hype check to see how amped the crowd is at the end of this.
Okay. Like do a fist bump and then do the explosion thing, but actually have an explosion between.
He casts magic missile into your hand.
No spell slots left.
If I say acrobatics, it's a dirty 20. No, I know. I'd fastball special you straight up in the air.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
I like that.
Nice.
So that instead, actually, that would then be 22 for the same roll, but different athletics to just throw you straight up in the air.
I suppose if I'm doing this one's going to be less athletics and more acrobatics, I guess, as I'm being twirled in the air.
Yeah, but if you're raging, you have advantage on that anyway.
Not on acrobatics.
The old orbital assault hippo.
That's
The
what
old
athletics and acrobatics if you are raging.
No, it's athletics. It's strength based.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Strength based ones.
6. I try to do a superior landing and probably disconnect my knee.
Oh.
God, this is going to take 13
10
weeks.
days to heal.
I got it, and I'll lay on hands just as I crunch your bone, your joint back into place.
I just got to keep pressure off it. Yes, I didn't roll very well.
What did you roll, sorry?
22.
Cool. So that is enough to win over the crowd.
Oh, cool.
You get a trophy for the arena worth 250 gold pieces and prize money of 2,507 gold pieces.
You know what that'd buy? A lot of healers kits.
And a lot of Tej.
501 healers kits.
Can we just clean
Clean
shots out of the healers kits?
There's a
Just at the point where they're really going to need them, but no one knows yet.
Jesus Christ. How much was it? So 250.
The trophy is worth 250 gold pieces. And
We
you get
might keep that though, actually.
Yeah, keep the trophy.
Yeah.
Fair.
And then
2,507 gold pieces in the prize fund.
500. Oh, that's
2507.
Yeah.
that's.
Why that?
If only it was a number divisible by 2.
We'll do 2506.
Yeah. And you can keep.
So 1253 each, you can have the extra one.
Oh, okay. 1253. 1254. Nice.
And that is where we'll end the session.
Cool.
I think.
Can I buy a grand's worth of dynamite?
Yeah, it'll take about 2 weeks to order in, mate.
smart.
Nice.
You could buy a dinosaur.
You can buy 1 gold's worth of dynamite, but it has a 24,999 gold same next day delivery fee.
You could buy a dinosaur.
Could I buy a dinosaur to ride? A riding dinosaur? A mount?
A rhinosaur.
Ifan Talro is
Yep.
the man you need. I remember all this stuff from Toon Wily.
I
There's like a bunch of stuff.
adore that. Yeah.
There's a bunch of stuff like this.
I'll think about it.
I mean, I'm never going to be able to fucking use it.
Specific prices in the Toon Nation, which I think is in the D&D Beyond, so you should be able to
Cool.
just find it and
I'll
be
take
like,
a gander.
I mean, if you go PHB, a riding elephant is 400 gold.
Fuck.
hey, you want to drain this gold out of him before you buy something really dangerous. Riding
I
dinosaurs.
ain't got much
minor.
time to spend it.
No.
I know, that's why I think, what can I buy that's really big and
He
stupid?
doesn't know that
He doesn't
yet.
know that.
He just like he X's the thing. It's not even night yet. Rune has not found him and told him this stuff.
I'm curious as to what you think we're going to do with the time, though.
I have no idea yet. Rune is panicking and hoping she can find Ido so he can figure it
You know
out.
what I think we should do? We should go on a 13-day retreat, just cut ourselves off from everyone else.
We should buy a bar!
You could buy a bar.
You could buy a bar. If I find the two of you have bought the bar, I get
that's-
to it and I'm like,
That is a classic adventurer move as well.
she will be so mad.
I'm going to become a small business owner.
We could call it the Twist of Fate.
Ooh.
I get there, you're putting the sign on the mic, and it
And
says
it's like a
owned-
little twist of lemon peel, but the lemon peel is made of red thread.
and it says owned by like Ido's Axis in Rune, and I'm like, oh,
And Jack.
and I would kill them. Kill those. It's like, because you'll know it was you two.
Yeah, it's not going to be Ido.
He's busy.
It's like he's busy.
He's in
no.
the nerd cave.
It's him. It's
And that is
Go,
what
go,
stops the
yeah, stop.
recording.
cool.